came in with a swag and a knife for Billy, half a roll of canvas for the wet that hadn't started yet. First night out under stars I'd only seen from the edge of town. I learned how loud the dark can be, and how the dark given time goes quiet again. What I had, I'd brought. What I'd brought was less than what I had. The build-up came on like a fever, heavy in the trees, heavy on the chest. I dug a pit, set a Billy on a stone, slept under canvas thin as a thought. The bush rats came at the rice, I let them, they'd been there longer. What I named slowly, and only what I knew was not mine to keep. What I had, I'd brought. What I'd brought weighed less the longer I stayed. Then the rain came and didn't stop. 6 weeks, 8, I lost count. Mold bloomed inside my pack. The track turned to a river. I learned to lie still in the wet and listen, not for help, because help was not coming, but for what the country says when no one's listening. What I had, I'd brought, and the wet took half of it and gave me back something else. The dry came clean, stars sharp as knives, the body lean, the mind a clear room. I walked the gorges, I sat with the gum trees. I watched a kite circle a granite stone and made no claim on her. I made no claim on anything. The country was not mine. The mistake was thinking it ever could be. What I had not brought. What I had, the country gave and would in its own time take back. A year forest, a boy. The boy walked out a different shape. What I learned, I'm still learning. What I'm still learning, I learned that year. There is a kind of grace that falls when wild things answer human calls, when fire and feather, fierce and small, trust the open-handed all. She came down where the sky was wide, and did not flee nor turn aside. The trust she chose, the calm she gave, was like a light I longed to save. Rufus, Rufus, kite in the sun, you reminded me what can be done. Rufus, Rufus, bright and near, the wonder was that you were here. She taught me how to hold a thing
She taught me that to let go
is how the wild begins to grow.
There is a country in between the creature and the human scene, where neither owns and neither owes. That is where the blessing goes. Rufus, Rufus, kite in the sun, you reminded me what can be done. Rufus, Rufus, bright and near, the wonder was that you were here. Not a pet and not a friend, not a thing the hand could mend. Only met, only known, only here, only flown. She had her own life in the end. The wild was always hers to tend. She gave me what no man could give, a kinder way to see and live. Up a gorge through trees unknown, where the holy makes its home. She had her own life in the end. Rufus, Rufus, wind, amen.
Older than the world, we're coming up and we're coming home. Then the world starts making us small. Fear builds a room, we move inside. Hang up the curtains, build up the wall.
We call it safety, call it mine. Forget the door we walked in through.
We want what we think we should want.
Love like we're scared,
It ain't true. Love is older than the wall. Love was here before the fear. Let the wall fall, let it all fall.
let the fear go.
Love is here.
We were one,
We are one, and the only door is clear.
I went out into the country till the noise inside me died.
Held something I couldn't keep.
Watched to catch the wind and fly.
What I learned out there alone was the thing we keep forgetting. There's no you, there's no me, just the love we haven't let in. And the love is older than the wall. The love was here before the fear.
The mask, the armor,
The care for gain.
the thousand ways we learn.
and the rumor of Cedar Bay. The cops had come with petrol and burned a place to ground, but the burning made the country famous, and the broken ones came down. We came down through Nimbin, we came up from the south, pulled the wire from the fence line, pulled the gag from the mouth, built a humpy out of mango wood, built a stove out of a drum, lit a fire in the rainforest, and waited for our own. Bongo in the dark, fire in the trees, children with the witches spinning in the breeze. We had it, the country of our own, down in the rainforest. We were almost home. We blocked the road at Imogen, we danced at the full moon. The country gave us cassowary, the country gave us doom. We were pharaohs and we were dreamers, we were running from the same wound the city had given us by another name. There were children in the wood smoke, there were women in the rain, there were men with beards and parrots, and women with no name. We thought we built a future, we thought we left the past. We didn't know who we'd let in, we didn't know it wouldn't last. Bongo in the dark, fire in the trees, children with the witches spinning in the breeze. We had it, the country of our own, down in the rainforest. We were almost home. The 70s into the 80s, the 80s into the dust. We sang on top of mountains, we loved the way we must. We were stupid, we were holy, we were free in every way that free could ever mean it, before they came to take it away. Bongo in the dark, fire in the trees, children with the witches spinning in the breeze. We had it, the country of our own, down in the rainforest. For a little while, we were home. came out here to be free. Free means no one is watching. Free means anyone can come. Free is what we wait for. Free is what we feed on. Free is what we feed on. We are the ones you set free. We are the ones your love made. We are the ones at your table. We are the ones you're afraid. Free for all, free for all. You laid the welcome, we own the place. Free for all, free for all. You open the door, we wear the face. Free for all, free for all. We are the wolves your handmaid tame. Free for all, free for all. We are the future of every name. Yeah. And nobody knew until they did. We came in open, we came in young. We came with the song the dreamers sung. We thought love alone could build a home. We thought welcome was enough on its own. You walked in through the open gate. We thought you were just running late. You took the bread, you took the seat. You took the children at our feet. We are still the same dream. We are not the same fools. We are still the same hope. We just have different rules. Eyes open, eyes open. We have a door and we have a gate. Eyes open, eyes open. Love is the welcome, the gate is the way. We did not learn to hate. We did not learn to close. We learned to look at what walks in before we let it through the rose. The garden, still the garden. The fire, still the fire. We're just not lying down for the man who calls himself the higher. We are still the same dream. We are not the same fools. We are still the same hope. We just had different rules. Eyes open, eyes open. We have a door and we have a gate. Eyes open, eyes open. Love is the welcome, the gate is the way. We see the smile that's not a smile. We see the hand that wants the till. We see the words that flatter and the eyes that calculate the kill. You don't get to feed here anymore. We don't know you the door. You can sing along, but you can't come in the way you came before. We are not the cops. We are not the cage. We are not the wall. We are just awake. We see who's hungry. We see who's hurt. We see who's hiding what behind the hurt. Eyes open, eyes open. We have a door and we have a gate. Eyes open, eyes open. Love is the welcome, the gate is the way. Free is not the same as wide. Eyes open, eyes open. We will keep what wants to stay alive. Same dream, new rules. Stay free.
Out past Wash River on a one-lane track, American older, something bright in his hands. He'd watch you pull up without looking, like he was watching. then crossed the yard in 3 long strides. If you were worth it, what he made wasn't like what anyone else made. Clean the way a stone is clean, the way a light is clean. You'd know it in the opening, how it held you careful. Small brown bottle, his name on nothing. High quality LSD that has never been seen again since his passing. Jono's Blues Bar in Cairns, I didn't know a soul, but every face in there I'd known since school. I said, can we have a double water and water? And the barmaid laughed like she was in on the joke, because she was. You know everything and you can't say a word. That was his high quality LSD that has never been seen again since his passing. He ran sound for a band you either knew or you didn't. Learned his other trade inside, then brought it north. Silver, bronze, enamels and colors he'd chosen. Blues, greens, a red so deep it looked like a wound. The parties at his place were different from the others. You found out because someone thought you should. Americans with gray hair, loose and easy, something low on the speaker till the birds came in. He'd ask you the right question and then wait till you heard yourself answering it. That was also his. Near Mariba, a fast road, maybe tired. Old man's crash, the way these things go. They took him home to a soundboard in Chicago at a show called Fare Thee Well. There's a bit of silver wire I've been turning over, evening light and nothing to decide, thinking about a laugh and a small brown bottle, and a question I can almost answer now. High quality LSD that has never been seen again since his passing. Wash river, fare thee well, bear. Wash river, fare thee well.
Midnight on the Tablelands, mist on the windshield thick. Cruise of you, drum on the rack, pre-dawn engine quick. No names get said, just the hum of the twin and the long road ahead. Keep your eyes on the white line, keep your mouth shut tight. We're riding the razor's edge between day and night. We'll send it down if you bring it back. We'll send it down, down the blacktop. it down and let it go. New England track, no highway noise. First drop at the rest stop. Just a nod, just a slide. Second in the cane fields where the long grass hides. Then blue lights bloom in the mirror's glare. My heart went hollow, but I kept it square. Pulled to the shoulder hands where he could see 50 pounds of silence and despair beneath me. Signal time. He leaned to the glass, I stared straight through. Sweat on the wheel and a prayer I knew. Then he said, tail light, and waved us through. A long exhale and the road came loose. Well, send it down if you bring it back. Well, send it down the blacktop track. Brotherhood of the asphalt, that's who we know. We send it down and let it go. Townsville, someone cracks a can too early. Palmerston coming up through the dark cane. Outlaw of discipline on the way down low. For the band and on the way back home. Still had country on the train, but nobody said stop. The body beat the mind again. Came in with a swag and a head full of weather, half a map and a hole where a father should be. I raised up a kite just to teach it the sky, and the day that it left was the best of me. I polished a sack full of stones that won't shine, spent a fortune on lessons I already knew, and I'd lace up my boots and I'd walk it all twice, 'cause the long way around was the only way through. She said, don't go small, don't go small, when the fire's been and gone and there's nothing left at all. Don't you shrink to fit the room, don't you trade away the view. Oh, whatever else you do, don't go small. We built us a country in wood, smoke and rain, left the gate hanging open 'cause we trusted the night. The wolves came to dinner and they ate like family, and I learned what I learned, and the learning was right. I ran the dark highway with my heart in my mouth, 50 pounds of silence and a prayer that I knew it all. And I think of you, Aiyana, in the evening light, how you made me swear it's soft on the edge of that night.